Hello, everybody. Change of pace tonight. I want to get back to my normal grinding of this game. So I need to go ahead and finish this patch. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. I am to be going to Journey's Head. So, yeah. Bye, Solo. I really don't know how to continue to commentate on this game after 102 episodes. Okay, where are we going? Over here? So this is Holaric, isn't it? Yes, his etheric balance leans precisely towards the light. Towards stasis. What do you suppose will happen to him? Not too bright, aren't you, boy? The same as the poor souls corrupted by the light, he will become a sin eater. You don't know that. We've defeated the wardens and banished the light from the night sky. Harlock was completely unresponsive before, but now... Mumble. Then perhaps there is hope, If I may, there is a treatment I wish to administer to the patients. What sort of treatment? Of course, my studies of this in the course of my studies of the soul, I once created a tonic which could temporarily stimulate the aether of one's body. After some refinement, it came to be used by the Knights of Vobert. Then for far darker purposes. Lest it fall into the wrong hands, I swore never again to make it. But for their sakes, I will break that oath. It's not like to reverse the stagnation, mind you. I should offer some measure of relief. I have something stuck in my tooth. Soul tonic. That sounds pretty cool. Stares at you blankly. What is this warmth I feel in my chest? Come on, let's get to your feet. I feel warm. My legs, they don't feel as heavy. Watch it just accelerated their growth. Whose chocobo will you belong to? That's a cool looking bard. I'm going to take a quick screenshot. Oh, come on. Now then, have you noticed any change in the patients? A notable rise in body temperature and increased motor functions, in most patients at least. The more severely affected show no response. As I feared then, 'tis true that with the restoration of night, the corruption of influence will no longer grow, and yet their bodies will naturally return to equilibrium given time. But the soul only. But this holds true only for their corrupt incorporeal ether. Their incorporeal ether, that of the soul, is not merely so easily mended. Which is why those in this later stage of corruptions, like Ulrich, appear unaffected by your tonic. Precisely. The boy's soul is far too gone, his mind held together by the finest of threads. There is a chance he may one day recover, of course, but that could be years, decades even. By the gods, he could not wait to find himself an old man. A fine reward for his persistence, the opportunity to mourn the life he never had a chance to live. Now, there must be something we can do. Look, I realize this is not why we petitioned your aid, but do you think it possible we could find a way to hasten their recovery? Maybe. Nor do I think it impossible that in treating them, we must learn something of relevance to your own predicament. Okay, cool. Another one down. Let us take tenacity. Come on, Coda. Okay, here we go again. Good for the soul. Metaphysical, huh? I suspect the Crystal Arch has told you of my past, that I was once a mage at the royal court of Vobert, and that soulcraft was my field of study. The tonic you administered to the patients is one of the fruits of my labors. I hope to do great many things for the kingdom, but in the end my knowledge only brought suffering, a plague the likes of which none have ever seen. In the hands of unscrupulous men, what should have been my greatest triumph became my greatest shame. You now have a chance to redeem yourself. That I do. A comforting thought indeed. But let us return to the task at hand, finding a means by which we might revitalize the people's incorporeal ether. Do you think it can be done? Where the sky is still ablaze with primordial light, I would call it an exercise in futility. But now we might have a chance. The method I have in mind would entail the conjuring of a familiar. They are able to amplify the energies poured into them, making them the perfect conduit for the ethereal, revitalizing magics we will ultimately employ. And you're about to launch them into a lengthy explanation of metaphysics of your plan? Don't bother. I'd rather get on with doing whatever it is that needs to be done, if it's all the same to you. What, Coda? Whatever regiments must be procured or spells invoked, I'll do it. Sure, why not? I admire your spirit. Very well, your first task is to gather the necessary materials, the purest waters and the finest clays, as well as a fey lantern brimming with pixie magic. If you're convinced the resulting familiar could help patients, fine. Now for now, the water and clay is simple enough, but I think you know where to get the lantern. You don't mean... The pixies took quite a liking to us before. If we humor them with our company, I'm sure they'll be willing to help us. Fine, I'll pay a visit to Ilmag. Though I never thought you'd be the one to suggest going back there. I am impressed you've been there at all, let alone befriend the fairy folk. Oh, while you're at it, seek out the new moo of Pla and me. They will be able to supply you with the water suitable for our needs. Alright, let's get this over with, shall we? Still remains the matter of the clay. Might I prevail you find it? I'll go find some clay. Why not? Clay from Amarang would likely be best. Know you of anyone who might be able to assist us? I could ask the miners of Twine. Ah, yes. They may be able to point you in the right direction, I am sure. While you and the twins are occupied, I will see if there is aught else I can learn about the stagnation which affects the people here. Interesting people here. Interesting looks of people. Anyway, we are heading to Amarang. Wow, that's way out here. Okay. Beast quests. Oops, nope, not going to him. Eden! Well, what a coincidence. You've come at a good time. This is the moment. We've just this moment finished repairing the Talos and the trolley you took. The trolley you lot took in to Nebrath Arang. The trolley was no trouble, but the Talos would have been another matter had we not had a visit from Master Chai. He offered us a share of the leftover building materials from Daedalus Stoneworks, as well as a few trade secrets to help us along. Clever man, that Chai Nuz. He seemed pretty keen on the idea I had for putting a giant Talos to work. Like a giant trolley, but Magnus still refuses to see all the good we can do with it. What? What? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. She's like, no. It's okay. It's okay. Just want to pet you, silly cat. You're entitled to your dreams, jerk. But that doesn't mean you go harassing our guests with them. Master Chai was just being polite. And something tells me Hidden here didn't come all this way to talk about trolleys. What is it you need, friend? Clay. As much as you can spare. I see. And this familiar requires clay from Mamarang. Well, look no further. If anyone can find you some quality clay, it's us. Saying that, it isn't exactly a commodity nowadays, and there must be some lurking somewhere or other, waiting to be dug up. if not to be if I'm not mistaken, there was a time when clay, and when they used to take clay from Mount brine mines to make adobe bricks. Place is swarming with coyotes now, but if you're after the good stuff, you could do worse to look for there. Okay, where are we going? Okay. Following the road. Hopping on my chocobo. Ooh, doggy. I'm on a doggy. I'm on a doggy. Oh, almost got you. I almost got you. I gotcha. I gotcha. I said I was gonna get you. I said I was gonna get you. And I got you. Yes, I did. What? What's the matter, sweet pea? Meow. Meow. I love you. Yes, I do. Go on. I like this song. Let's look at Lulu-sama. 3 lumps of clay. Pristine clay. I gotta get all the flight patterns. Are you kidding me? God, I hate being a tank sometimes. But I used to have insta-Qs too. Stupid coyote. Here, nope. Got a healer. Manakota. There's more people hanging out. Jeez, Wes, really? No. There we go. The twins have returned, and in one piece at that. Hey, William. I was convinced the pixies would turn at least one of them into a garden ornament, but no. Have you the clay, I take it? Here you go. 3 pristine clay. Wunderbar. We need but combine the clay and the water, and then heat the mixture with the Fey lantern. After that, it will be a matter of settling upon a suitable form and performing a necessary incantation. Hi. I'm not gonna pick you up. I'm just gonna pet you. You're a good girl. Yeah, you want this, don't you? You come up here. Come up here. If you want treats, you come up here. Come here, you. Coda. No? You are a weird cat. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're a weird kitty cat. Wait, I feel that purring. You like it, don't you? You act like I abuse you all the time. Yum, 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 yum. So, William, how you doing? Yum, 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 yum. Num, 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 num. Num, oh. Num, 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 num. You a good girl? Only good girls get treats. Yes, you do. Oh, there's a double. That's all you get for now. We gotta save them. And I'm not gonna spoil you too much. Bag look. I have a question. Isn't the event that we need... in the event that we need... What? Come on, Coda. I gotta figure out what... Oops. I gotta figure out what Alize's trying to say here. In the event that we need of this spell and you weren't around, would it be possible for another to perform the incantation? Assuming they possess the requisite skill, yes. Hodrick and the others may have suffered so much, and I swore to do everything in my power to save them. If there is a chance this spell could do that, I would be the one to invoke it. Perhaps you should be the one to do it so. A deep understanding of the subject's physical state combined with a strong desire to help them and can drastically increase the magic's effect. And you are plainly more familiar with these people than I am. I dare say there are a few in all of Nordvent more dedicated to finding a cure. Is it not so, Hidden? Absolutely, she's the best woman for the job. I'll give it all my all for Harrock, for Telsine. Did we are all of mind on the matter? Alize should be the one to conjure the familiar. Oh, William, are you still there? Got a question for you. Oh, no wonder that didn't work. There we go. Let us begin. Oh, 2 questions for you, if you're still here.
I trust you've prepared the clay.
Damn.
Very good. Now, I would have you sculpt for me a porksy.
A porksy? Oh, the flying pig thingies.
With floppy ears and a short curly tail.
Can I get one as a minion? That'd be awesome.
There we are. How's that?
That's not a porksy.
Suddenly creative. No denying that.
Alpha, no.
Yes, I'm no artist. Very funny.
Pay him no mind, child. Though it may look like a grotesque parody of reality, it is what the invoker believes that matters.
It's cute. I'll give it that.
Not helping.
But I speak the truth. If successful, this incantation will turn imagination into reality. Which is why the only thing of import is what you believe this figure embodies. You must focus. Hold the Porksy's image steady in your mind's eye. Now, as I told you, relax and allow your energies to flow.
Wings of dreams to touch the skies. What once was idle fantasy, I'll call forth to reality.
It's so cute.
Not bad for a first attempt.
Hey, Sleepy.
See what can be done for young Howard. Through the operation of the magics you invoke to animate this familiar, it is now complete. Energies required to stir the boy's soul. You need to give it a name, and it will do as you desire.
How you doing, Sleepy? If you can hear me.
All right, I've decided.
Angelo? Really? Angelo's a dog. I got you, sweetheart. Again. This is the third time I've caught you. You're such a cutie. Come on. It kind of worked. We got one word out of him. How is he? Look. Is he okay? I believe it did. You and your fledgling familiar have done well. If my eyes don't deceive me, I hint the color has returned to his soul. Gods, I would jump for joy if I wasn't so exhausted. We're so close now, Ulrich. As you are even now in the process of discovering, this magic asks much of the invoker. What you may have not realized is also true of the subject. As such, we must proceed with caution. However, with further treatment, I have the utmost confidence that the boy will make a full recovery. Observing the reanimation of his stagnant soul has been most enlightening. I will need time to put my theories to the proof, but I believe I can fashion a spell to produce the opposite effects. That is, to induce stagnation. Induce? What is induce? Thus enabling our safe transport back to the source via Orasite. And thus, a thought occurred to me about this treatment. Beglook said with the soul is rendered dormant, his mind would separate from the body, that a person becomes incapable of interacting with the world around them. Does that sound like some of the tempered back in the source? Not really. It is the fate of most tempered to become slaves or to primals. Save a handful of cases. Am I missing something? If I can master this technique, the art of revitalizing the soul, I know of at least one in the source who could desperately use such treatment. Oh, Gabu? Exactly. Though his condition is uncannily similar to Ulrich's, is it not? The only difference that being his soul was suffused with earth-aspected aether instead of light. It follows that of his soul is subject to a similar kind of stagnation. There may be a chance we can save him, right? Forgive me, but who is this Gabu fellow whom you speak? I see. His condition does sound familiar. Yet there is much and more about the soul that remains unknown to me. I say this not to discourage you, you understand, but to remind you that this is a delicate work we do here. Work requiring patience. Of course, as long as there is hope of the patience, I will devote whatever time is needed to see this through. But I refuse to spend time in idleness. If it is all the same to you, I'd like to stay here with Angelo and continue with their treatment. The two of you should return to the Crystarium with Beglook and see if you can make some headway on our newly posed theories. I would tell you to rest first, but I see you will not be convinced. The fighter of youth. Let us return to Crystarium then. Finally, I found you. Oh, it's you again. Kasiri? What are you doing all the way out here? There is trouble back in Yulmore. Lady Chai's beside herself, sighing, pacing, a whole lot. Near enough begged me to go and find you. Sighing and pacing, you say? It must be urgent. I take it I will be returning to the Crystarium alone. Come on then, if it is not... It's not as if I have anything for you to do. Thank you, Beglug. Uh-oh. Think we might have a trial. Sorry for bothering you and all, but this is for the future of Yulmore's stake. Or she says the future of Yulmore's stake. Nowhere to turn. Okay, fine. Lady Chai's up in the parlor. Best not keep her waiting, eh? See you there. Return to Yulmore. Meow. Why don't you sleep in the bag? You walk in the bag, you turn around and walk right back out. You're a little turd, you know that? You know that? You're a little turd. Don't care. Don't care. Oh, here's a joke for you guys that someone just sent me. Do you want to build a snowman? No, I don't want to build a freaking snowman. I want to build a sandcastle on a beach in the sun where there is no snow. Do you want to build a snowman? Nope. Well, seems to be out of the ordinary. But though I do not see Lady Chai anywhere. Probably pacing around outside again, staring off in the distance and all that. Sighing. Strange. Let's see if we can find her and discover the source of her distress. What's the matter, my dear?
Oh, thank heavens you're here.
Lady Chai, what's the matter?
I knew not where else to turn. Oh, this is all too much for my poor heart to bear alone.
Alone? What of Master Chai?
That is the very reason I summoned you. He's gone.
What? What happened?
It all began after the events at Mount Gold. With Lord Balfrey out of the way, we all agreed that a new leader must be chosen.
And so you have an election.
Yes, well, not a single person volunteered to stand, you see. After a lifetime of leisure, we free citizens have grown somewhat indolent. Readapting to the harsh realities of life is trying enough, but to take charge of a broken city as well, no one wanted such responsibility.
You take it.
Nevertheless, Yulmore could not well do without a leader, and so we decided that anyone and everyone should be considered a candidate. And after we cast our ballots and tallied the votes, the mayorship fell upon my dear husband.
Well, given the manner in which he orchestrated the construction of the giant towers, none could deny his leadership qualities.
But even before then, he had proven himself at Daedalus Stoneworks, don't forget. He's more than qualified for the role. The perfect choice.
Can we get Shishola to knock some sense in him?
So daunted by the burden of leadership that he felt compelled to flee. Please, Lady Child, dry your eyes. Your husband does not strike me as the sort of man who would abandon his duty, much less his beloved wife. There has to be some other reason for his absence.
You truly think so? What about you? What do you think has become of my husband?
He's dead, ma'am. I don't know, but whatever it is, he wouldn't have fled.
And there you have it, Lady Chai. You needn't worry. Master Chai loves you more than all the world, and he will return. Wherever he may have gone, rest assured we will find him.
Thank you, my dear boy. You have set my mind at ease. I will trust in my husband and await his return.
It's probably going to come into play later. A notable absence. It's right here. Just gotta wait for him to spawn in. There he is. It makes no sense for Master Chai to have left without a word. But even if he had, he would not have done so unobserved. Someone here will have seen something. I'm sure of it. We should split up and inquire as to whether anyone saw him leave, or, failing that, they have any idea where he might have gone. I will meet you at the Glory Gate to compare notes from someone. Master Chai, why yes, I spoke with him recently. Though I recall he was in rather dour mood, concerned about Yulmore's neglect of industries, you see? With Lord Vothary's appearance and exhausted stores of mule, we had no great need for money. There is little wonder our businesses were all but forgotten under his rule. But I assure Master Chai that the Bouquet of Splendors will do all it can to contribute to the revival of trade here in Yulmore, which seemed to satisfy him. He took his leave soon after. You can now exchange with Moen. Your exchange with Moen has taught you about... Oh, okay. In the buttress. Okay, so I gotta figure out what a buttresses is. Or where the buttresses is. Where is the buttresses? Oh, down by the Glory Gate. And the derelicts. Okay, so by the Glory Gate and the southern derelicts. Let's go to the southeast derelicts first. Aye, as I recall a man fitting that description, asked if to speak with the poor buggers lately from the right. Said he wanted to know the state of things down in the derelicts. And you can be sure we gave him an earful. Lack of food, medicine, clothing, there was plenty to tell. We hunt high and low for whatever we can scavenge. It's barely enough to fill our bellies. But the folk here don't just want to survive, they want to thrive. When he heard of that, he started mumbling to himself. Something about finding us work, I think. Fair play to him, though. We're not content to having his ear chewed off by the derelicts. He asked about the other settlements and all. After that, I can't really say. Looked like he was heading for Gate Town when I last saw him. Cool. Sorry, trying to send messages to the FC. Ugh, I don't even know where to go. The gate. There we are. Looking for Master Chai, are you? Is something amiss? When I last saw him, he seemed rather collapsed from exhaustion. I insisted he'd rest and catch his breath, and we talked for a while about his concern over the city's defenses, among things. He made more than a few valid points. Many of our men are still recovering after your confrontation with Lord Vothry, and finding General Rachit in a heap in the middle of the plaza shook us all to the core. The man commanded no small amount of loyalty, and some of our longest-serving soldiers seemed lost without him. Indeed, a number of them left. Not that we blame you, of course. With you and yours, we would still be blind to the error of our ways. Anyway, funding permitting, I propose replenishing our ranks with volunteers from the derelicts in Gate Town. We have our duty to protect not only Yulmore, you see, but the surrounding regions of Kulsa as well. I, for one, would be welcome any man or woman willing to take up arms for the cause. Indeed, I told him as much, and he seemed rather relieved to hear it. It was on that note we parted ways. He headed outside, as I recalled. Hang on, guys. Okay, sorry. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Speak with Alpha now. Ah, there you are. How did you fare? Have you learned anything which might have for a clue as to Master Chai's whereabouts? I like her outfit. Interesting. He's apparently paid a visit to the Queen Bee as well. They discussed the possibility of granting admission to customers from the outside Yulmore, an idea to which the proprietor was surprisingly receptive. Sounds like he's got big plans for the place. Yulmore, I mean, not the bee. Perhaps just the question remains, where did he go after leaving the city? All we know for certain is that Master Chai has shown great concern not only for Yulmore, but the surrounding settlements. Seems logical that he would consult those within the city walls. He would also wish to do the same for those without. Hidden, would you go and make inquiries and write? I shall do likewise in Stilltide. Gaytown will leave to you, Kaisia. Fair enough. Where should we meet when finished? Well, Top Rung would seem to me his most likely destination. Let us reconvene there. With any luck, one of us will have stumbled upon him by then. If not, we will be well suited to continue our search. Okay, so where's right? Let's get out of Yulmore. It looks terrible because it was supposed to be a Nintendo 64 game. Fellowship restored. The hell? Okay, where is my destination? Okay, that's where I'm going. There we go. No, the name does not ring a bell, but there was a rather dapper-looking Mistral gentleman here not long ago. He wanted to talk about relations between Wright and Yulmore, or rather the lack of them. We lost a great many people to their promises of mule and a chance to lavish life among the free. And Vothri had to take even more from us, conscripting a few able-bodied men that had left to guard his paradise. I needn't tell you what happened when the Sin Eaters came. Such things are hard to forgive. But Vothri's gone now. We were curious to see what will become of Yulmore in his absence. And what I told your friend, Chai News, was it? That I am sure the others said the same. Not that we wanted to hear, I suppose, because he left soon after. And that was that. Oh, they didn't want to help. Where do you get the white Magitech? Huh. Okay. Is anybody in chat? I see someone there. Someone's lurking. Oh, that is cool. Tells you how far you are from your location. That's cool. So it's not doing anything because it's 268 yalms upwards. How do I get up? Do you send me upwards? Yes, you do. Anytime you need a ladder, it's at your service. That's one way to take care of a villain. So he paid a visit to Right and Gate Town as well, did he? I see. Kaiseri and I gleaned the same. Seems determined to salvage the goodwill might... To salvage what goodwill might yet remain among the settlements of Kolyusa. And the only likely place left to go is Amity. Come, if we are quick, we might yet catch up with him. Nope. Sure, why not? Staring at death, I take a breath, there's nothing left. I close my eyes for one last time and say goodbye. Lying naked while the snow falls all around me. Drifting closer to the edge, there she will have me. Wake up in sweat, there's no regret, I have to forget. The memories I almost got it. Hey, Chai. What you doing out here? And Alphano, Kaiseri, what are you doing here? My ass the same to you, Master Chai. We've been looking all over for you. Looking for me? Whatever for? Your wife is in hysterics? Lady Chai has been nigh inconsolable in your absence. She claims you disappeared without so much a word and bade us return you to her side. What in blazes are you talking about? I left a letter for her in our chambers. I suppose she could have overlooked it. And when she gets the idea in her head, I can only apologize. No, I'm done, Master Chai, but since we are here, might I ask what compelled you to come all this way? We were told you had been elected mayor, and for we have gathered from nearby villages, you have been inquiring about people's grievances. It is safe to assume you may take the office? Now, let's not jump to conclusions. I did seek to learn about the problems faced by the people of Kolyusa. That much is true, but I am by no means sure I am the man to solve them. Tackling our many challenges will require resources, and until I have secured them, I would not be right to assume the role of mayor. I see. So you believe resources can be found here? Indeed, the people's grievances are many, but in the course of my inquiries, I have already met with several individuals willing to lend their aid in addressing them. However, there remains one individual crucial to my plan, a man whose counsel might yet make a mayor of me. With respect, such forethought is, in itself, proof of your sustainability. The city needs you, Master Chai, and I am certain the man of whom you speak, whoever he may be, will reach the same conclusion. For what little it is worth, we will vouch for you. We will vouch for you should you require convincing. He's gonna say Alpha No, watch. We believe in you, Master Chai. I don't know what to say. It's gonna be one of those two. Don't say anything. You've got your actions to speak for you. For as long as I can remember, all I ever wanted was to make it into Yulmore, but that dream's gone now. Burst like a bubble. Or a boil, more like. Anyway, outside of repaying Master Alpha now, I haven't a clue what to do with myself. Spend most of my days in a daze. But you've been running up and down trying to find ways to fix this mess for everyone. And I reckon you can do it. You got this slot up Mount Gold, didn't you? How hard could marrying be? You're gonna steer Yulmore to a better future, I know it. And I want to help. Properly help. Do something that makes a difference. I don't know what it is yet, but I will make it work on the way. I'll work it out on the way. If you let me come with you, that is. Fine. I'll give you... You give me entirely too much credit, the lot of you. But I cannot deny that it keeps me hot. Come then, let us press on together. Go on, kid. Thank you, Master Chai. So who is this man exactly? Are you certain he's here in Amity? Warden is his name, and yes, he is. Or was. I had scarcely begun to explain to myself when he decided his time was better spent elsewhere. He served as the chief advisor for Valtry's father when he was in office. If Regit was the mayor's right-hand man, one might say Warden was the left. And between them, they kept Yulmore on the road to prosperity. The city needs more than a mere man of business, which is why I must find him. But whatever, even if you do, what makes you think he will listen? Before giving chase, might it be wise to speak with those who know of him here in Amity? Hang on, I'm trying to find something real quick. Never mind. Yes, I suppose that makes sense. Perhaps we should start with Tristal then. As I recall, you made a rather favorable impression on him. I'm certain he would be willing to talk to us. How many of these am I having to do? Greetings, friend. Oh, and it's you too, Master Chai. I presume you're here to ask after Warden? I couldn't help overhearing your earlier exchange. Yes, well, with Foster gone, Yulmore wants for a leader. Should no one rise to the challenge, the city could very well collapse. I came here seeking Warden's counsel in hopes we could build a better Yulmore together. And that is still my wish. But given how abnormally you were mistreated here, I find it quite understanding if you choose not to help. Worry not, Master Chai. I bear no grudge against you or the people of Yulmore. And I would not see you suffer for Valthyri's villainy. As you no doubt gathered from your meeting earlier, Warden can be rather uncompromising. He has his principles, you see, and little patience for anyone he deemed less committed to their own. You desire to right the wrongs of the past, of Yulmore's past, is quite admirable, but I fear the guilt you bear on the city's behalf works against you. Hey, sweetie. I almost got you. What you doing, sweetie? I got your ear. I got your ear. Silly kitty. I can see it in your eyes that the way you carry yourself. It goes without saying. He sees it as well. You must not let go of those feelings, Master Chai. Be more assertive. Commit to this cause and prove to him Yulmore has resolved to change. The resolve to change. I believe he was heading towards Pit 8 when he left. If you plan to go speak with him, I suggest you be firm and clear in your intentions. Very well, to Pit 8 we shall go. I will not take no for an answer. Nay, not even a maybe. It's gonna backfire. This is so gonna backfire. Oh, come on. Ooh, doggy. Up. Wait, really? Up? There it is. Ow. Please have a voice. I don't want to have to do this.
many people, myself included, flocked to Yulmore seeking sanctuary. The alternative being to live in fear and die in pain. Seemed an easy choice. And sanctuary we found. As much food and drink as we could ever want. Secured at the cost of the surrounding villages. The free were blind.
Oh!
Were I more, I would first take stock of the city's resources.
Sorry, Coda was hitting the spacebar.
Our days of reckless consumption behind us. The distinction between free and bonded died with 4-3. The needs of rich and poor alike must be considered if our nation is to survive. To which end I would take steps to secure channels for supplies, to rekindle relations with nearby settlements, re-establish industry, reach out to neighboring nations, and the list goes on and on. But I am no ruler, or even a politician. I am an entrepreneur. My expertise lie in planning and profit. I haven't the knowledge or experience to run a nation. Please, friend, will you not help me? Together, we could solve the city's problems. Build a Yulmore for the people. I'd rather like the sound of that.
But before I offer you my counsel, I would be certain of your ability to perform the duties of office. You would? You ask me to help you solve Yulmore's problems. At first, I would see you solve one on your own. Accomplish that, you can prove both to me and the people that you are a man worth following.
Okay. Hang on. Oh, shit. No, don't want that open. Hit the wrong button. I like the music though. No! Oh, we're gonna have to bring that up. Hang on. Click this and this. Okay. Alright then. Is there a particular issue you would have me resolve? You seem to have conducted an assessment of the problems of Yulmore now faces. I assume you will agree, therefore, that the matter of dwelling food stores is the most pressing. Ah, yes, mule being neither a desirable nor less sustainable option, I assume foodstuffs are now requiring to fill the void. A man who hungers is not like to contribute much to society, save violence perhaps. So tell me, how do you propose to solve this problem? Give me a satisfactory answer and I will consider offering you my counsel. Okay. A combination of measures would seem to be in order. One is to address the immediate issue of supply, and the other that of production. Go on. For the present, Yulmore's coffers can be used to purchase food from our neighbors. This would afford us time to address the underlying problem that affects us all: the long-sustaining neglect of agriculture. The villages that once served as sources of trade for foodstuffs must be repopulated, their means of production restored. This assumes, of course, that we rekindle relations with our neighbors, guaranteed security and stability in the region, and most importantly, find people willing to leave the city and take up the rebuilding effort. Oh, why do I have to do this with politics? My, I think you did all that. Think of all of that. Think of that all by yourself, did you? Well, yeah. It being a rather abstract plan I drafted some time ago. After speaking with the peoples of Yulmore and nearby settlements, you've impressed me, Chinese. I have. That is a relief. Oh, you have scoured my support just yet. Haven't secured my support just yet. Only my attention. Grand plans will not be enough to persuade the masses. If you would ask them to rebuild, you must provide them the means to do so. Fair point, Rinden. And one to which I have given much thought. I propose to use the use of Talos to aid in the establishment and maintenance of these settlements. Their employment should drastically improve efficiency and ultimately increase production. Talos. But Daedalus Stoneworks closed their doors years ago. Without a ready supply of necessary equipment, the people would starve before your plans could be put into effect. Well, as the heir to the Daedalus Stoneworks, it just so happens that Talos are my field of expertise. And with a little help, I am quite certain we can acquire what we need in no time. No time at all. I'm gonna be dragged into something I don't want to be, am I? Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Find good help. Reardon is quite right. Building Talos from scratch would require some time we simply do not have. Which is why I propose to make use of long-abandoned Talos which wander the wilds of Cruelty. Glusa. They will need to be deactivated, of course. If memory serves, the tools required to do so should still be at top rung. Come with me. I got the doggy again. Still need a new chair. These guys are about to get hit. Oh, we're not. The old memory hasn't let me down. The chest seems contains canisters filled with a dastardly potent insulating powder capable of halting the flow of aether of Talos. All we need is to get within throwing distance and let fly. Thus, disabling them without damaging them. Ingenious. An old trick of the trade, nothing more. Once disabled, it should be a simple enough matter to get them to march to Yulmore. More extensive repairs can wait. Ordinarily, this is where I would ask you to run along and do the deed, but as I said before, the time we learn to stand on our own 2 feet. Thankfully, throwing canister is something even I should be able to manage. Come off it, Master Chai. Even if a Talos ain't a threat, there are 101 other things that could be waiting to make a meal of you. That may be. But Warren asked me to solve this problem, and I will not sit idly by while others risk everything to see my harebrained schemes realized. Not this time. Which isn't to say that mere thought hasn't filled me with dread. Truth be told, I can't feel my legs. But if I prove a man worth following, I must lead by example. Coda, calm down. Well said, Master Chai. Alright, if there's any trouble, we'll call it off. Alright, but if there's any trouble, we'll call it off. Nope, here. Go for it. Well, I should go without saying I have no intention of dying for this. I've always preferred living to see the fruits of my labor. And to make sure I do, I will require your help. As it is, Kai Seer says, these lands are dangerous. If one is not careful, I would ask you to use my spyglass to look out for any beasts that could get in the way of my work. I will also need you to alert me when it is safe to subdue a Talos. Understood? One Alan. Valkyrie profile 1 and 2. There we go. Easy enough. Okay, give me the damn thing. Good. Now let us be off to the quick way through the north gate, see if we can find any suitable vantage point for you. I've been waiting for Valkyrie Profile 3 for nearly 20 years, it seems. Okay. It's more like 10 now that I think about it. Keep a lookout. Okay. I don't see anything. Oh no, I've been spotted. Coda! Calm down, sweetheart. I did it. I did it. Let's move to Chicken Nutella, shall we? The bombs are in the way. Go! I do believe I'm getting the hang of this. You may leave the next one to me hidden. Calm down, sweetheart. Calm down, sweetie. That should do it. Now all we have to do is proceed. Calm down. Be a good girl. And I will come over there and give you hugs. You're so cute. I scarcely believe it. It was a reckless, foolish plan, but somehow it worked. Meow. Meow. I did it. Master Chai, I believe I owe you an apology. Your plan to replenish your Morse food stores showed full thought and sound judgment. What's more is plain. It is plain your time as Daedalus Stoneworks has equipped you to lead, as evidenced by the extraordinary company you keep. You, sir, are more qualified to be the next mayor of Yumor. I thank you for your vote of confidence, but the fact remains I am wholly ignorant to the world of politics. Which is why I would ask you to join me and grant Yumor the benefit of your counsel. I would be honored. When the people behind behold these Talos, they will no doubt lend you their support. It would seem Yumor's leadership is at last in capable hands. Would you not agree? We should probably be getting back soon, Master Chai, after you've tinkered with the Talos and all that. Lady Chai's worried sick. This is probably the end of the patch. I'd be okay with that if it was.
Right. Right then. Form a line and make for Yulmore.
I gotta have that. I'm gonna do something with that later. I want to try to make a meme. If I know how to make memes.
What's that noise?
Jeez, really?
Wicked right. Runaway Talos. Call the guard.
Runaway Talos.
Stay back, all of you. Is that?
Hello.
Darling, you're back.
Well, of course I'm back. You didn't see.
Oh! Pop!
It's just the sight of you filled me with such joy, I couldn't help myself.
It's all right, dear. I should have just come out and said what it was I was intending instead of entrusting the task to a hastily scribbled letter.
Does that mean you'll do it?
Here, I mean, not that my absence signified any uncompleteness, you understand? Oh, well, further from the truth. You left to enlist the aid of the former mayor's senior advisor. And now that I have it, I believe I am ready to
Uh-oh. You're gonna get popped again. Pop! That was quite a reception. Once Master Chai will struggle to forget. More seriously, the arrival of the Talos has seized the public's opinion or attention. Once we spread around Yulmore, it will be once word has spread around Yulmore, it will be much simpler to gather one and all to that Master Chai can make his inaugural address. Another one. How many more are there? Oh, this is probably it. No need to fret, Hidden. I've never felt better. And not at all overawed by the prospect of addressing an assembled masses of Yulmore. As for where to do it, it would be if we're to accommodate everyone who might feasibly wish to attend. I suppose the only place large enough would be the Emergent. Then I will go and spread the word among the citizens, both free and bonded. They are here. They are assembled there to meet the new mayor. You there, Minkaisia, was it? Would you go and inform the residents of Gaytown and the derelicts? Of course I will. Good lad. I will let the gods know not to bar the way to Valthyri's chambers. It goes without saying that I expect the Warrior of Darkness to attend, assuming she's available. Might as well see it through to the bitter end, eh? The doorman at the Crown Lift will show you up. Yeah, let's just hit this. Wolfie. Oops. Ah, yes, Master Chai told us to expect you. The Emergent is already filling with people of all persuasions, free and bonded citizens and non-citizens. But few are guests of honor. We have reserved a place in the front. Right this way, miss. Deep breaths. You can do it.
Thank you all for gathering here today.
This would be me if I ever talk before people.
Could I ask the free citizens of Yulmore to look around? It is a sight none of us would ever have seen under Lord Forthry's rule. Not only do we stand in the familiar presence of those we once called the bonded, but today we welcome the peoples of the derelicts and Gate Town too. Today we welcome the warriors of darkness, come to bear witness to Yulmore's new beginning. As you know, an election was recently held, at the
okay.
end of which I had the honor of being chosen to succeed Lord Forthry. You place great faith in me, and I promise to do my utmost to live up to your expectations. And I will seek always to carry out the duties of this office with integrity and fairness. Always, I say, but not forever. Let it be known that I do not intend to hold this post indefinitely. I consider myself but an active mayor who will serve only for the interim, while Yulmore is reshaped according to a new set of values. No longer can we think of ourselves as divided, as the free and the bonded, citizens and non-citizens. The systems put in place by Lord Forthry must be followed. But even as we tear down the old, we must give thought to the new, to what manner of nation Yulmore should become. Whatever the answer may be, it cannot be decided by one man alone. And so I propose that an open forum be held, that we might all discuss how best to strive towards a better future.
Last time that happened, Primal showed up.
There will be no talk of tomorrow unless we first address the issues of today. Securing new sources of food, rebuilding relations with our neighbors, re-establishing industry. There is much and more that needs to be done. Too much for a mere man of business. And so I pledge instead to do everything in my power to ensure our city's security and stability while we all work together to see these problems solved. The road before us will not be easy, and I know full well how daunting the prospect of honest labor may seem to some of you. But we must accept the reality of our circumstances. We must move forward. This much we owe to ourselves and to the brave heroes who risked their lives to bring back the light. Once we have shored up our city's foundations and regained some semblance of normality, let us reconvene to speak of the future. Until then, I humbly ask that you lend me and each other your strength for Yulmore.
That was actually a pretty good speech. Fine speech, Master Chai. I believe your words stirred every soul in the attendance. Stirred them into action, I hope. If I had learned anything of all this, it is that change begins with the individual. 'Tis but the first. It is a matter of finding the strength to take the first step. Assuming my fellow Yomorians can, it shall be my honor and privilege to help them walk this road we have chosen. But we must not forget the individuals who made all of these changes possible. Were it within my power, I would carve a tribute to your heroism into the very stone on which this city stands. Sure, why not? I hate to change the subject, darling, but now that you have officially taken office, have you any thoughts on your mayoral seat? We will not be moving into the Emirate, dear. It's too big. For one thing, it is too far for the people. For another, we will retain our current residence and will govern here in the parlor. Ooh, I was hoping he'd say that. I prefer the view from the parlor. Beg your pardons, Master G, but do you have got time for a word? Yes, of course, Hathen. Bet? Aye, that's me. I like your speech. But there's folk outside these walls that don't even have enough food to last till tomorrow. And more who's counting their crumbs. If you plan to change that, I want to help set something in motion. Then we have much to discuss. No sooner do I take office than my work begins in earnest. Well, I suppose I brought it upon myself. Thank you for your help, Hidden. I hope to see you again before too long. What a day. I don't know what it means exactly, but I do know I got plenty to think about. Since we have a great deal to consider, I had resolved to remain here until such time as Yulmore's future was secured, but it is clear to me that the city is in capable hands. Oops. We have every confidence that they will find their way. I like that picture. Thank you. I believe it is time we went on ours. So Alphino is leaving too, is he? Seems like everyone's moving on. Everything is changing. I've been thinking about what I should do in all this. Like I told you, I spent most of my life dreaming about living here with my friends in paradise. That paradise is gone and something better has taken its place, and I reckon I want to be a part of it. This Yulmore for the people Master Chai has been going on about ain't gonna build itself. After all, not much. Not that I'm much of a builder. Me and my friends will find a way to make a difference, though help keep things changing for the better. Far nobler dream than the one you've clung before. And one I'm happy to say we share. Whatever path you choose, I pray for your success. When you put it like that, there is no going back. Now, is there? We've got a few ideas on how we can do our bit. Just a matter of taking our first step. Oh my god, there's more? Ah, here we are. Truly, to see Kai Shiri Mishir thus inspired by all actions is inspiring in itself. Yet, however much I wish to say, I see what comes from his efforts here in Yulmore. We have matters of our own to attend to. Come, we must return to the Crystal Tower. Mayhap Beck-Luke's studies have borne fruit in our absence. Okay, back to the Crystarium. Vows of virtue, deeds of cruelty. Hey, Orange's here. Welcome back. We are given to understand a new mayor has taken office in Yulmore? Yes, our good friend Master Chai was elected by popular vote, and after some considerable soul searching, he chose to accept the post. It is a shame you weren't able to attend his inaugural speech, although I have no doubt you will see more of him in the future. But tell me, how fare you preparing the Wine Arbor site? luck did not proceed quite as expected. In your absence, we had a frank discussion about the principles of soul transference and concluded at length that white auracite was ill-suited for our purposes. But Doriange, did you not say, compared to the massy soul of an Asian, the stone could house one of ours with ease? That I did, and armed as we were with Beglook's invaluable insight, 'twould indeed prove a trifling matter, were we to disregard the inviolable link twixt mind and soul. A link which would be, we did blatantly realize, be weakened most perilously in the process of rendering our souls dormant, as auracite doth require. However, the shedding of these fleshy simulacra and the sufficient of surfeit of ether would compressed them would in all likelihood deprive us of our psyches as well. It would theoretically be possible to channel your minds into auracite instead, but they would more likely sacrifice your souls in the process. Which is why we have abandoned that plan, instead devoted our time to finding means by which mind and soul may be transported together. Then we are now closer to the solution than we first began. It is a vexing conundrum indeed, but one for which the crystal arc has poised a most intriguing solution. When our discussions turned to transference of memories and the psyche, I could not help but be remembered of a technique with which I have a personal experience. Hidden, do you recall what we learned from my eyes? What we learned of my eyes of our encounter with Doga and Uni? Those two again? I speak of the royal eye of a Legan imperial line, gifted to my forebears through the blood of and memories of the ancient elegans. It is by this gift that I am able to control the Crystal Tower. If we were to... Oh, God, I wish this was voiced. If we were to gain an understanding of the technology by which the Elegans were able to accomplish this transference, perhaps then we could keep mind and soul together. Imagine, if you will, a device like unto a soul crystal, replete not only with our worldly memories, but also the bountiful energies of the soul. That is our current avenue of investigation, and we will follow it wherever it leads. Blah. Well, we were thus engaged. I think it best that Hidden return to the source and inform Quile of our findings. Agreed. I imagine Tyler will be relieved to hear we have made progress of sort. Then I would beg leave to relay our findings to Thankard and Rain, and to assist where I may in their investigations of the empty. Yes, please do. Should we need your counsel, we will not hesitate to summon you. Give our regards to Tataru, would you? Can I just go this way? I'm just... That's weird. Just walk right there. Okay, where am I? Right here. You can always tell when you're ending a patch because the name of the patch will always be the final mission. Hey, Hidden, you're back. How did everything go in the first? Wait, don't tell me. Quile will be here shortly, and she will want to hear it too. She's just tending to the others, their bodies, I mean. Gods, I don't think I'll ever get used to saying that. Anyway, can you tell us everything the moment she gets here? Upon speaking with Tartaru, several cutscenes will take place in sequence. It is recommended that you set sufficient time to view these cutscenes in their entirety. Okay, you guys got some popcorn ready? Because this might take a bit. Because I'm going to go mute if it's voiced, and you guys can enjoy it. Because I have snacks above me. So, here we go.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've carried out the treatment as per Master Matoya's instructions. It should slow the destabilization of their corporeal ether quite significantly. But tell me, how fare our friends in the first?
So this Becklug's the first to lead an authority on soulcraft, are they? Sounds promising.
And Urianger's proffered solution of white auracite is rather ingenious now that I think of it. Well, while they press on with their preparations, you may rest assured we will continue to do our part here.
Oh, you're back.
Estinian's back. Hey, buddy.
And none the worse for wear, I see.
Estinian! Oh, thank the gods! We've been worried sick. Did you lose your link pearl or something?
The situation in Garlemald has become more complicated. I was making my escape from the capital when I ran into one of yours, Riol. He thought it best we come straight here.
More complicated how?
Where to begin? After entering the Empire via Razat Han, I went about my mission of investigating Black Rose. It was then, inside a provincial factory, that I encountered the one who styles himself Shadow Hunter, Gaius Baelsar. Our goals being apparently aligned, we joined forces and ventured on into the heart of the capital, to the very Imperial Palace itself. There, we
found a man whom all assumed dead. But his soul lives on, and he has wrested back his flesh. Xenos ye Galvas. Nor did the surprises end there, for no sooner had we arrived than he murdered his sire in cold blood. The Emperor is dead. This sent Gaius into a rage, and he charged in, blade drawn. What's wrong?
Looks like I gotta talk. I've seen him in action. His body, at least. You will not best him alone. Nay, death will not come easy to that thing. If you will join me, then by all means. For what good it will do. The Black Wolf and the Azure Dragoon. I suppose this must suffice. They get their ass kicked. Come then. Really? Really? Oh, wow. Whoa, hi. Oh, he has the echo. Ah, the simple pleasures of one's own flesh. Truly, there is no place like home. Abomination. Whatever he is, hidden, it was barely a match for him. If we stay here much longer. Emperor Varus, your Radiance, are you alright? We may wear out our welcome. Radiant, no! Julia. She has a name. I must even the most middling of sports be spoiled. The world conspires to bore me. But I have no cause to remain. I leave these vermin to you. Xenos! Nice! Well, any bright ideas? He's out of bullets. Just what? Boom! Ah! Ah! Who's this Julia girl? Julia and Anna, huh? Radiance! The intruders have taken flight. I repeat, the intruders have taken flight. Deploy all available magic tech armor. We cannot let them escape. Oh, Julie and Otter are the two bosses we fought in Grimmeth's Dark. Oh shit. Hey, at least I get to play as something I know. Is that my potion? Yeah, okay. I know how to play a Dragoon, so... Yeah, I must stop them. Up we go. Kite him around, and wham! Let's keep moving. Ooh, hi there, big boy. There's no end to them. Whoa, hi. Two, one, boom! There goes the little ones. Oh shit. Nope, I'm gonna save my jump. These two. Oh, great. Damn it! Really? Is that it? This way, quickly. He must be stopped. An event. We make ourselves easy marks by moving together. I suggest we split up. Alright, I'll take the little road, so to speak. See you outside. Stay safe. I get the easy way, apparently. Well, someone's been busy. Is that an ultimate weapon? The fuck? Arch Ultima? And you would bar my way, would you? So be it. Come, Nidhogg, lend me your strength. So we gotta take care of the head thing, I'm sure. So we get to solo a weapon, huh? Oh, this is gonna suck. Ooh. It seems we have afforded an impromptu field test. Okay, let's see what we got here. Attack, 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 and... Oh, so I lost my heal. Okay. Yeah, I am going to stay out of his range. So I got to keep an eye on that. And up we go. This makes me want to play a Dragoon again. We haven't much time. I said ready to battle data. Damn you. Loading sample 14. Uh-oh. If you would bow my way, then you will feel the fury of Nidhogg. Come on. Am I not going to even get the Ultima? The ultimate weapon or attack? Uh-oh. Oh, wow. I'm actually taking damage. Just realized that. Damn. This is rough. It's not working. Ready another sample. Take one from the cast from Babania. Oh, please no. Loading sample 12. Let's keep moving. That's what you do as a tank. You just, or as a Dragoon. You just keep moving. Whoa. Oh, shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. No. I'm gonna have to take out the bits. Might have to. Oh. Oh, that is not fair. Oh! Huh. This is new. Nope, we're gonna do this normally. I'm not gonna cheapen out here. Sublime solution. Whatever it does it sublimely. Going down. So when those things have to pop up, I think I have to fight them. Ow, the magic ray hurts. Ow, I am taking so much damage. How do I heal? That's... I swear to God, this music sounds like freaking... what is it? Duel of the Fates from Star Wars? Or not anymore, but it did. Okay, get rid of those, the ads. Come on, fire! Oh, okay. Almost had them all. Don't tell me you just made... Uh-oh. Nice. Let's pop this one. Oh, is it? The only two? I'm gonna hold on to my jump just in case I need it again. Uh-oh, we got some... Activate magic tech field. Full power! Oh, invulnerable. Okay. It works. It works. The old Arch Ultima is unstoppable. It's not what we shall see about that. Unleash. Uh-oh. Okay. Show them your fury. Gillian's in their machina. Now, where are you guys?
Are you alright?
We're gonna need some help.
Peer into my past, did you?
It was my choice.
Well, I didn't quite relive the experience as you did, but I bore witness to it all.
I'm still not sure what I think of this gift of yours. Alright, huh? Our confrontation was cut short when the Imperial Guard arrived. It was then that Xenos took his leave, citing
To think their research into the Echo could bear such fruit. Escaping death, jumping from one body to the next, and returning to his own after all this time. He is an Ascian in all but name.
it beggars belief, aye. A hero traversing the rift between worlds.
Hey, don't look at me.
My concerns are far more prosaic. With the Emperor dead and the Crown Prince missing, Empire is in disarray. Until order is restored, assuming even possible, we needn't fear an Imperial reprisal. And for reasons of his own, Xenos took it upon himself to rid the world of Black Rose. Riol has already gone to apprise the Alliance leaders of these developments. We may leave the matter in their hands for now.
Then perhaps we have seen the last of the fighting at Gimlet. Though, if it comes to civil war, I cannot help but fear for the provinces. I'd nearly forgotten to ask. What became of Gaius? Did he not escape with you?
That he did, but we parted ways shortly after leaving Garlemald. He claimed another threat had arisen which demanded his attention. He didn't elaborate, but the absence of some device or other in the capital gave him reason to believe they're planning something. Lest you worry, I believe he has well and truly shed the Black Wolf's pelt. Conquest is no longer his objective. He can safely leave him to his own devices.
Well, it's nice to have one less foe to worry about, even
nipped in the bud. I believe I have fulfilled my part of the business.
That's true, but slumbering away, we were hoping you might agree to stay with us for a little bit longer.
Sorry, but I'm not inclined to extend my contract. Gaius isn't the only one with business to attend to.
Oh, poor Tartaru. Tartaru.
Thank you for your help then, Estinian. I see why Alphino admires you so.
Ah.
Farewell, my friend. See that you don't make a habit of dozing off in battle.
Okay.
I suppose we should all be getting on then. As ever, we will see to the Archon's needs. In the meantime, why not get some rest? You've more than earned it. Oh,
You must be shattered after all that hopping back and forth between worlds. Why not stay and rest a while? I'm sure Lugs can manage without you. They've got enough science to help them, if you ask me. Okay. Chit-chat time. Meanwhile, in Garlemald. See what the boys are up to. Ah, Civil War. Traitors! You would dare deny Lord Nerva the throne! Nerva? Ah! Onward, before the day is done, victory shall be ours! Boring. Do you think I find it amusing, like dogs herding the cattle to the slaughterhouse? That you, your soul is. Who are you? It's a white mage. Before your majesty, I am but another dog, lost in want of a new master. A hunting dog, if you should wish it so. For I know full well the prey you would seek next. Zodiac. He wants to fight. Either he wants to fight the Asian god or he is Zodiac. That might be a problem. Well, meanwhile, in Yulmore the First. This forum is gonna go so badly. Do you hear? The mayor's reopening the Dallas Stoneworks and they're looking for laborers. There's talk of resettling some of the old abandoned villages, too. They're even laying on free Talos to help anyone willing to make a move. Free Talos, huh? Well, we best get packing. Steady work, board, lodging. If that's not a recipe for hope, I don't know what is. Hope. That's the Warrior of Darkness. Wait. You aren't white. Oh dear. Yeah, so long as I have lived, I would see that the feebled flame rekindled. Great. It is my destiny to see our dream fulfilled. And that is it for the next, I don't know, 3 to 6 months. So, I'm going to leave it here. Yvonne, the black and white. What is black and white? Okay. So, guys, I guess I'm going to end it here. 2 videos is all it took. 5 hours, give or take. Better than the last one, which was only freaking 1. But, yeah. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed. And I will be back if there's any developments. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you.